All right, so here's the website for Desmos that we're going to be using to learn about transversals. The first thing I want to do is go over how to move the compass or the protractor. So here, as I zoom in, you can see that our numbers go from 0/360 to 10, 20, 30, 40, and this move button is the very center of the circle. So I'm going to go and put that right over here on B. And one of the things I love about Desmos is you can zoom in really well. So you can see that that dotted line is right where it's supposed to be. And as I go out, I can move my graph. Let's see if I can get away from my circle. There we go. All right, so now that I have this, I want to rotate, and the rotation button goes sideways. I want to get the 360 and 0 on the line so I can figure out my degrees. There it is, 0 and 360. To make sure that I did it correct, you can see I'm zooming in and my lines aren't quite lined up. So I'm going to move my circle graph. I'm going to get that right where it's supposed to be. I'm going to rotate this just a little bit more. Okay, now that I have it, before I start moving, because if I click this, it's going to move the entire picture, I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to move away from the picture, and I'm going to zoom back in to figure out what is the angle from here to here. And you can see that it's about 60, 1, 2, and 3. Let's see if I have that dot in the right spot. Okay, so you can see this isn't exactly on the line right now. Let's go ahead and get that right where it's supposed to be. Okay. Here's the rotate again. I'm just going to move it slightly sideways. Get it right on that 0, 360. There we go. Okay, so now coming back over here, still looks like it's a little bit more between, it's a little closer to the 3. So 60, 61, 62, 63. I'm going to go with 63. What this means is that I have some angles. And the angle that I was just looking at, I'm going to go ahead and highlight in a nice bright color for you. I was looking at this angle, C, B, all the way up here to D or K. And what that does is it tells me this angle from here to here. And we decided that angle was 63. What you're going to be doing is you are going to be figuring out what is each angle that it's asking us. And so, as I said, we just figured out angle CBD. So I'm going to find that CBD or DBC. So this angle right here is DBC. As long as the middle letter is where the point of the angle is. So now that I have that, I'm going to come over here. DBC is equal to 63 degrees. This Desmos will allow you to type in your answers so that you can figure out what to do next.